I gonna love it. This one.
So yeah, I started StarCraft 2 and my automatic slick scene switcher just got me right back here on camera. Totally unawares, caught me by surprise, but hey, that's what live streaming is all about, the little quirks, the nuances, and the good times. So welcome to Incognito TV. This is episode 4 of Cheap Love, and it is a very special edition of Cheap Love because yesterday I hit my goal of getting into Gold League. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the relationship between a player's mindset, their practice, and their achievement. And we're going to talk about this from the perspective of everything. Okay? So, this isn't just about StarCraft, although I'm using that as an illustration. It's also about life, love, happiness, business, everything. Wow, we're going deep. And I'm wearing my special purple tie today because, well, you know, if you've seen the artwork for my channel, there's a bit of purple in it, and I do love the color purple. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite color, but I like it because it's blue and it's red, which are two of my favorite colors. I like lots of colors. I hope you do too. So today, what are we going to do? Well, first of all, I want to talk about goals and how we get to achieving them, and what is required of our mindset in order to achieve our goals in the least painful way possible, the most productive way possible, and as quickly as, you know, we would like. That's a big topic, and I hope that you all can relate to the stories I'm telling, and if you have questions, I would really encourage you to hit chat up, and we're going to do that. We should check in on Leah, right? If you've been following along with Cheap Love, you know that we've been looking at the story Leah's Seduction for a little bit of inspiration and to set the mood for the Cheap Love show. So at some point we should check in with Leah, see where things are going in her relationships. And finally, I would like to get a little bit of play in on the Gold League because I've noticed something. Things are different. My opponents, they are able to actually produce units at a pretty quick rate. A pretty quick rate, which is different than my experience in the Bronze and Silver League. So again, we're going to be looking at that. I want to get a little more experience. I've seen a lot of aggression so far. Yesterday I had at least 2 Protoss opponents who did a 1 base blink all in, another that was very aggressive with early stalkers but did play on 2 bases at a certain point. So they tried to transition, right? So the play style, the meta in the Gold League, right? Let's go start a subreddit, Gold League meta, is a little different. And I anticipate that there's going to be some adjustments. So I'd like to get some experience on the Gold League, and I'm going to go ahead and stream that. So, you know, we're not going to be confined to just an hour today. So we're going to do a lot of stuff. So let's talk about the first thing on my mind, and that is setting goals, right? If you're a StarCraft player and you want to get better, you need to be able to define what better means, right? And then be able to define how you're going to reach that goal, whatever that goal is. So let's talk about defining goals, right? So first of all, you could call a goal anything. You could say that I want to have 100 APM, or I want to have 200 APM, or whatever. That's a goal. My goal recently has been to get into the Gold League, and yesterday we were able to do that on stream while doing the Ladder Like a Hero show. So that's exciting, and I'm excited about being in the Gold League, not because it is the end of the road, but because it is one step closer to where I'd like to be by the end of the season. So the first thing that we want to talk about with constructing a goal is actually picking them, right? So, is your goal Grandmaster, and right now you're in Bronze? That seems a bit of a jump, right? And I'm not trying to say that it's not obtainable, but when is it obtainable? And if that is ultimately your goal, there's going to be goals and milestones all the way up until the end, right? So it's going to be difficult to put yourself on a path toward Grandmaster from Bronze if you don't identify all the other goals that get you there. So the first thing is to be able to say that you're going to pick something in the short term, something that is obtainable and within a short time frame. Okay, so my goal of gold isn't the end of the road for me. I don't just want to sit in gold, but it was something that I felt was obtainable within a specific time period. My guess was that within a month of starting the stream, that I would be able to go from silver to gold. And we're doing episode 4 of Cheap Love, so that seems to be right about where my feelings on the timeline were, right? It seems pretty accurate is what I'm trying to say. And why was that accurate? Well, that has more to do with my experience in a lot of other things not related to StarCraft. That has to do with my experience in business and in projects and all of the things that revolve around tasks and timelines, goals, milestones, objectives, all of that sort of thing. Okay. So, how do you pick your goal? Well, you pick something that's immediate and obtainable. You start with the thing that is most in your grasp, but you're not there yet. Okay. Now, what's next? You've got a goal. You say, oh, okay, I'm in Silver League, and I want to be Gold League, within about 4 weeks. All right? So now what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? How do you think about this? All right. So you have to construct some objectives, right? Which is different than a goal, right? The goal is Gold League. Now we're going to establish that in order to get there, we're going to have to do certain things, right? And those are our objectives, right? What makes an objective? Well, the way I like to think about it is that it's something very specific. It's an action that is specific. It is measurable, okay? Which means that you actually know when you've done and completed that objective. It's not subjective, it's not nebulous, it's not abstract, it's a measurable thing. It's specific, it's measurable, and also attainable. Okay? So if you don't have the time to do these things, well, that's going to make it less attainable. If you don't have the resources, whatever it may be, money, employees, if you're a businessman, some skill in the game, like your macro isn't good enough to compete at the Gold League or the Platinum or Diamond League or whatever your goal happens to be, Grandmaster, whatever. All right, so it has to be something attainable. All right, and time bound. I feel like I'm missing something in there. But yes, we need time. We need specific times that we're going to achieve these objectives. All right. So, what's an example of an objective toward meeting our goal? Well, for me, that has a lot to do with macro. Okay, because on the lower end of the ladder, the biggest problem that players have is macro. It's my biggest problem, and it's the biggest problem of the opponents that I'm up against. There are other things, sure, but the lion's share would definitely be macro. Okay, so an objective toward our goal of Gold League was to improve our macro. Okay, so specifically, because we're talking about specific objectives. Specifically, what does that mean? Well, that's why I use the staircase method, because it gives me very specific objectives toward improving my macro. Okay? And what do I mean by specific? Specific in the sense that when I pick a goal within the staircase method, like, platinum or above metrics, I'm saying that my spending skill is going to be a specific number or higher. I'm saying that my saturation speeds are going to be a specific time or faster, right? Those are specific, and they're also measurable. Using GG Tracker, you can actually measure those things. And over time, you can see your progress, okay? Now, they also need to be attainable, right? Do I have a basic understanding enough of StarCraft to execute the staircase method? Yes, I do. I don't need to learn other things. As a counter example to that, let's say I were to start with Protoss, right, rather than Terran, my main, right? If I were to go into the staircase method, and as an objective being, platinum, the same that I have now, platinum or above with Protoss, that would not be attainable, because there are certain things about playing Protoss that I just don't know. Okay, so what are some of those things? Well, I know that there's like a universal warp-in hotkey. I think I've seen that in the hotkeys menu. I'm not sure. I'd have to go and look at it and figure it out and make sure it's bound somewhere and how to use it. There are certain aspects of the abilities of the units that I don't know. There's stuff that I don't know that would make it difficult for me to attain that same goal with Protoss compared to Terran. So you need to make sure these objectives toward your goals are attainable, right? And measurable, specific, and time bound. Okay? So within some time period. In my time periods, and I've stated this on stream, is that, I was making a push for gold within the next couple of weeks, which was about, partway in. And by the end of the season, my goal is platinum. So the objective of improving my macro is time bound along those same constraints, because it's directly linked to the goal. Okay? So, now that we understand what some objectives might be, what are some others? Right? We've talked about one of my objectives was to improve my macro. Another objective I have is to bring up my win rates against Terran and Zerg. Okay? So that's specific. Let's talk about what the specifics of that objective. The specifics was 50% or higher win rates for Terran and Zerg. Okay, I'm currently floating somewhere around 50-51% for Terran and about 48 to 49% probably for Zerg. We'll double check on that, but we can say specifically my objective is a 50% or better win rate against Terran and Zerg. Okay? My win rate for Protoss is already above 50%, so that is not currently one of my objectives. So again, it's specific, it's measurable, We're talking about an increase of percentage by just a few points. That's attainable, right? So there's two objectives that would go a long way toward the goals. And in the process of doing those things, I actually just hit gold, which was my immediate goal. All right. Now, we don't need to go through all of the objectives, right? But you could think of some, right? You could think of like a micro trainer. Go into your micro trainer, and like for myself as Taryn, do the stutter step practice up and pick a level that you want to be able to get to consistently, right? Make it specific. I want to get to level 9 on the stutter step trainer at least 4 out of 5 attempts, right? 4 out of 5 practice sessions, something like that. Make it specific, make it measurable, make sure that it is attainable. If you find that you can't meet that objective, then you're going to have to analyze what you're doing to make sure that you have all the information necessary. It's kind of like, as a counter to that, right, it's kind of like my worker micro, right? Something like worker pairing on minerals. There's some little piece of information I'm missing, right? I understand how to use the smart command bound to a key to get the worker over to the patch that I'm trying to pair, and then it has to do with the timing so that the workers don't run into each other, and sometimes I can do the pairing and sometimes I can't. There's this little piece of information that I'm missing, right? So always doing worker pairing is not an attainable objective for me. I'd have to go out, do some more studying, do some more research, and get it done. And I've watched a tutorial by Jack Attack on that particular topic, and still there's something that I'm not quite understanding, right? And for me, being able to identify that is really important. And what I believe is the issue is that I don't understand what's being said when they say to pick the worker that's perpendicular, okay, to the mineral patch that you're trying to do. And the reason that doesn't make sense to me is because when I think of perpendicular, I think of right angles, and I don't see right angles in what they're talking about. But maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Again, not an attainable objective because I can't define it. I don't know what I need to do. I don't have the information. So, if you come across an objective that's important toward your goal that you find unattainable, that's the opportunity to go do some learning, right? That's the opportunity to go and find out what it is in this puzzle that you're missing, okay? Now, we've talked about objectives, we've talked about goal setting, and now we're going to talk about the mindset, right? The mindset of a continual learner is one of curiosity, okay? You're always curious rather than being combative or victimized by the game or your opponent. You're curious about what's happening, okay? No matter what level of play you're currently at, if you're running into, like if you're plateauing and you're finding that you can't get further, then the frustration starts to set in, right? And then the anger, and then the taking it out on other people, even if it's just internal, right? Other people or the game itself or the designers, the meta, whatever it might be, whatever you're directing that toward, right, indicates that you've lost the curiosity, right? So anytime I find myself in that situation where I'm starting to feel emotional about what's happening, that's when it's time to step away. Not for a long time, just enough time to relax, drink some water, which, oh my goodness, I don't have water at my desk right now. We're going to have to rectify that because my mouth is already getting dry. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, curiosity. Okay, so taking a step away when you get frustrated, relaxing, and then asking the questions, right? Really, what happened there? And you could say, Storm is OP, right? Oftentimes I feel like Storm is OP. Why do I feel that way? Well, I mean, yeah, sure, there's this one click ability that can, do like 1,000 damage. That is pretty strong. And maybe it is OP, but I don't care. I'm not concerned about any of that, right? It's not my concern that I feel like Storm is OP. All right. I'm curious. I'm curious about how to exploit an army composition that has a lethal amount of storms in it to my advantage as a StarCraft player, as a Terran. Right? What sort of things can I do to mitigate the damage? Right? Splitting, spreading, right? Those are some options. It means that if I can execute those moves, there's a huge number of resources that my opponent has spent that aren't being as effective as they could be. Regardless of whether or not the ability is OP or not, it's totally irrelevant, right? Because I'm curious about the game. I'm curious about how I can take that situation and turn it to my advantage, okay? I mean, most of the time my strategy is try to win before that becomes too big of a problem, and I try to get my ghosts in and pick my engagements, right? Like, when you can pick your engagement, for example, things go a lot better. So, yeah, the ability might be difficult to deal with, but there's a solution, right? And you can't find the solutions if you enter the situation only thinking about how bad it is for you, okay? So instead of thinking about how bad the situation is for you, try to find the opportunity to be curious about what's making it bad for you. Understanding what's making it bad for you can help to see ways out of this bad situation, all right? So, again, this isn't something that just applies to StarCraft. It can apply to everything. All right, so that's curiosity as a mindset, right? The other bit of mindset is to be genuinely happy with your progress, right? Genuinely happy with your progress, regardless of how far you are from your ultimate goal. Right now, when you reach that goal, like myself meeting Gold League, that's not the end of the road, but I'm happy about it. Why am I genuinely happy about it? Because I put effort, very specific, directed effort, toward hitting that goal. And while Gold League may be average, should I be excited about average? Well, not if you put it that way, no. But what I am excited about and happy about is that I put together a plan. I put together a plan that said I'm going to practice these things. I'm going to practice my macro this way. I'm going to practice my micro this way. I'm going to practice my strategies this way. And I think that this plan is going to get me to my goal, right? I think meeting these objectives along the way is going to get me to my goal. All right? So that involved, not just the effort of executing those things, but of planning it. And, in my case, I'm streaming that process, showing it to everybody, which is always fun, and it's always a little bit strange, right? Because this is a relatively new thing in our culture. I can just put up a camera, I'm on Twitch, people are watching, and I'm doing whatever. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I get feedback, people give me suggestions, people disagree with me. We all learn through the process. That's what being curious is like. And when you do meet those goals, you should be proud of it. You accomplished it, right? I don't mean arrogant. I don't mean belittling other people or putting them down. I mean being genuinely pleased that you did a thing. You put the effort in and you accomplished it, right? No matter how insignificant it is in the grand scheme of things, it is the act of accomplishment and producing that thing that you went out to do right? That you should take pride in. If it's not worth being happy about, why did we go about it in the first place? Why did we invest our time away from other activities? Why did we spend money on a camera, for example, so that we could broadcast this? Well, we did those things because we wanted to do it. I mean, that's the simple answer. We wanted to do these things. We wanted to be Gold League. We wanted to take the time and effort necessary to get there. So we should be happy because we did the thing we wanted to do. All right? And it's okay. I'm telling you guys, it's okay to take pleasure in your accomplishments. Just don't lord it over anybody. Don't put anybody down. But be happy with what you've done. And other people will share in that with you. I guarantee it. Okay? So, we've talked about the mindset of curiosity. We've talked about the mindset of taking genuine pride and happiness in your own accomplishments, and that's okay. All right, what else does it take? What other kinds of mindsets are required for continual improvement, for always being a learner? One is a little bit of disassociation. Okay? And this interacts very, very interestingly with being happy with what you've accomplished. Okay, so what do I mean by disassociation? What I mean is being able to remove your ego from the situation as much as possible. That's very hard to do. It's going to take practice. It's not something that just happens. You can't just will yourself to not have an ego about what you're doing if you do, right? Some people, they just don't have egos and they're already in a nice little disassociated spot. That's fantastic, but you know, most people are going to have some amount of embarrassment about when they fail, or fear of even failing to begin with. Or if they do fail, like let's say that I wasn't gold right now and I was still plodding along. How should I feel about that? Well, that's what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is saying, okay, I've made this plan, I've outlined this goal, I have these objectives. I believe that these things are going to result in meeting the goal that I've set. But I haven't met the goal. What do I do? Am I dumb? Did I not plan very well? Right? No. Take a look at the plan that you put together, right? And figure out which one of those is not serving your goals, right? It doesn't have to do with you. It's a system, right? We all interact with systems every day. Systems break. Systems aren't perfect. And to put it in the words of pop culture, every system has a flaw, right? Identify the flaw, put it together, get it out. Try it again. Trial and error. You try the new system, the new plan, try the new plan, see if it does better. That comes back to being measurable, right? And being specific about your objectives. Because if you can measure it and you can really define it, then you'll know whether it's working toward your goal or not. All right? So, taking a step back, disassociating yourself, allows you to look at your plan objectively, right? Rather than looking at yourself and saying, oh, I'm terrible, I'm awful, I can't do this. Look at the plan, tweak it, make just a little tweak and see if it works. All right, so I've talked a lot. I've talked about goals, I've talked about objectives, I've talked about mindset. And there's a whole lot more to that we could do as well, right? We're already about 20 minutes in. And like I said, I want to get some more experience in gold today, so we're going to do that. And I really need some water. Oh my goodness, this is a crisis right now. So I'm going to hit the mute mic button. You're going to get some music, and it's just going to be like 30 seconds for me to get some water. I'll be right back.
love it. It's one.
Okay, thanks for hanging tight. Just a short break so I could get myself some water in the semi-invisible cup. Not totally invisible like my yellow/green one. Before the break, we talked about the fact that I'm excited because I hit my goal of getting into the Gold League yesterday. The next goal is Platinum by the end of the season. So we're going to put together a plan to do that. And tomorrow, we're going to outline that plan on Brain and Body. And we're going to start executing it. Okay? So today, what I really want to do, this is the Cheap Love episode where we talk about relationships. So at some point we're going to have to check in with Leah's seduction. I'm a little bit fired up to actually get into the ladder and get a sense of what the gameplay's like at the Gold League level. I've already noticed some differences, so I want to get into it. I'm wearing my special purple tie today because purple's awesome, and I'm happy about achieving my immediate goal. So let's just get in here and see what's going on in the Gold League. Cause hype. That's why. Because hype. All right. Sorry for the sniffles. It's that time of year. I'm not sick. It's just the weather. Oh, my tie. It needs a little bit of an adjustment. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Matchmaking. Gold rank 30. Ah. It was funny because when I hit the promotion on stream yesterday, it totally took me by surprise. Because I was doing other things. I was not trying to win so much as to just work on little things like supply management and stuff like that. And it spit me out at rank 20, and I lost a couple of games, and so we're here now at rank 30. So speaking of immediate and attainable goals, tomorrow we're going to lay out a plan to get to top 8 gold. Today I want to gather some information, right? I want to see what it is that I'm going to struggle with at this level of play. You know, it's not a huge difference between silver, but I want to see what those differences are, because there are differences that I've noticed so far. I want to see if those maintain. So today we're just going to start doing some laddering, and I'm going to talk through it, and we'll see where it goes. Thanks for hanging out, Spectro Knight. It's good to see you. Here we go. What do we got up? Alright, Protoss. I've also... Man, Gambler's Fallacy maybe, but I've been getting lots of Protoss in gold, and I was getting like none in silver, I feel like. So I gotta brush up on my TVP, although I've been feeling pretty confident about TVP. I've noticed so far that Gold League Protoss is a lot more aggressive than Silver League Protoss, and you know, every player of course is going to be different, but we're looking for general trends so that our builds are prepared. We've got things in mind when we scout certain things, all of that. So I'm just going to do something pretty standard like Reaper Fast Expand. Yesterday I was feeling like I should focus on getting barracks up before teching toward medevac due to the aggression. I have no idea if that's a good plan or not. It seems to make some sense to me. I've been seeing like a lot of 8-minute timing attacks. Okay? So I'm going to keep that in mind here. If I experience some aggression again at 8 minutes, I'll know just a little bit more about what to expect. When I scout with this Reaper against that kind of aggression, what I've been seeing is 2 gateways and Blink being researched. So there's some clues that we can look for in our scouting.
Not enough minerals.
And try to prepare. So far, I've been able to scout this stuff really well. I just haven't reacted appropriately. So we're gonna be looking for opportunities to make better decisions about the scouting information, right? Because it doesn't do any good to have the information if you don't know what to do with it, right? So that is the process that I'm going through. We're going to take our orbital command as soon as this Rax is done and start thinking about expansion time.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Going to go ahead and wall this off just to avoid any probe scouting. Again, I think I'm going to go with fleshing out the racks before I go for tech.
Upgrade
But
complete.
it's difficult because I'm not going to get the information I need right away.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
I'm going reactor first for
SCV ready.
more units. I'm actually going to take this guy down here and make sure there's nothing strange happening.
All right.
Alright, there we go. We've got a supply depot on the way. We can build our command center now. We're going to take it on the high ground.
Yes, sir.
A little bit on the safe side.
SCV ready. We'll butter my biscuit.
And we're going to go ahead and do our scouting. It's about that time. It's a little later than I normally get in, because I was dorking around just a little bit.
What? You want
Let's see, do we got a Nexus? No, we don't. That's our first clue.
Add-on complete.
Alright, this is like playing Blue's Clues, I guess. There's 2 Zealots. We've got early warp gate research happening on that cyber core is my guess.
I'm going.
We've got 1 gas.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so how do I want to handle this? We've got more than 1 Zealot. Alright, that tells me that I want Marines, or at least that's my feeling about the matter. And wow, did my macro just fall off hard during that whole thing. Alright, let's get our second gas.
Gear.
We don't actually need that, but we will in a minute. More barracks.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
And factory. Wow, we can do all this at once because my macro was so bad right there. But that's okay, we're exploring. Right? We need to learn some things, and so we're going to do that.
SCV ready.
And we're just going to put 2 in that geyser because it's really not necessary at the moment.
SCV ready.
Okay. We are floating pretty hard, so I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more barracks and then think about things like upgrades, because this looks really all in to me.
Upgrade complete.
Want some?
And stay on top of supply. That's going to be really critical against any kind of aggressive play, because we do not want to be supply capped when there's going to be a bunch of units showing up on our doorstep.
Been waiting on it. SCV ready. This better be good.
Okay.
Add-on complete.
And I should have started that starport. OMG.
Ah, you scared me. Go ahead.
OMG. How are we doing on supply?
SCV
We got
ready.
idle workers, so we're just going to build a supply depot. Alright, we're going to get combat shields rather than stim first, because we want to be able to handle the aggression
Add-on
SCV ready.
by having a little more defensive power. Power. We're gonna save up that mule drop energy. Alright. Mr. Reaper, you're gonna go back on a scouting. Oh, we got things happening already.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
We're just gonna get that out of the way and
Add-on
quickly get a starport going. Crank out some units, because we're gonna need them.
Gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders? SCV ready.
Get that command center repaired. We don't want that
Want a piece of me, boy?
making or breaking our
Not enough
situation here.
minerals. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. We could use some help.
Alright guys, go back to work.
It's about to get heavy.
As soon as this medevac pops out, I'm gonna get down there and get some work done.
In the rear with the
This is,
gear.
I will not suffer
Want some?
that nonsense.
I'm
Or
going.
at least I'll try not to.
Not enough minerals.
There we go. Stim's on its way.
Not enough minerals.
It's on.
Alright. Let's go.
Not enough minerals.
Keep the production
Not enough
up.
minerals.
Oh yeah.
It's better. By the number.
Ready for dust off.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
It's about to get heavy.
A little micro for our efforts.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Coming through.
Push the issue. Let's go. Let's go.
Additional
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Kaboom, baby.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Go, go, go.
Alright, let's group these guys up. Get them back up here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Gangway coming through. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Oh, I've got 2 mules that I can be using. And I'm mining out like crazy here. I also want to see if he's taking a
Ready for
second.
dust off.
It's just now taking it. I really need to clean this up now.
You gonna give
Let's
me
go, let's
orders?
go.
Been waiting on you. Die, die.
Research complete.
Take out the
Mineral field
pylon.
depleted.
And let's
Mineral
get
field depleted.
our second taken. Saturated as quickly as possible.
Gangway coming through. This better. You gonna give me
And then we're gonna
Additional
counterattack.
supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
We've got problems with supply depots because we lost one.
Mineral
We'll queue up a
field
Ready
couple
for dust off.
and do some cheater McCheaterson right here. Concussive shot. Let's get some upgrades rolling. We've got our armory. We'll be ready to be rolling into
Additional
+2.
supply
Let's
depots
get a
required.
third because why
enough
not?
Minerals.
Why not?
Not enough minerals.
Alright, we're way oversaturated, so we're going to be moving SCVs over here and dropping our mules.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Fully saturating that geyser. There we go. Get this one going. Now let's move.
Go, go, go.
Not enough mineral. Research complete.
SCV ready. By the numbers, boys. Orders received. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
And I should have an idle worker somewhere, but I don't.
What's going on?
There we
Your
go.
time. Bad news.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Let's get this gas going. Alright, alright.
Armed and ready.
Additional
Aggression.
supply depots required.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? We could use some help here.
Oh! There's gotta be a pylon somewhere over there.
Been waiting on you.
And we've got stim now.
Piece of me, boy.
Base is under attack. Upgrade.
Some help
Ready
here.
for that.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals.
Get heavy.
It's a good force. That's a good force field. That's what I'm trying to say
Not
right now.
enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming. Let's have a blast.
Our SCVs not under attack. Minerals.
Ready for dust off.
About to get heavy. SCV ready. Who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
Yes, sir.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright.
On you.
Held again.
Armed and ready.
Again, we need to be a little quicker about our aggression.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted.
Go time.
Let's get this base resaturated. There we go.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me? But who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, let's go, let's go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Cut off this reinforcement point. Let's take down this base.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go! Armed and ready.
Now let's get this third.
Oh, it's on.
GG, well played. Yeah. This was TVP. Spectro Knight. Awesome. That felt really good. That felt good. Saw the early warp gate research going on, saw the zealots, got one more reactor at that phase of the game than I normally would. I felt like that played alright. Yeah, there's definitely some things I think that I could have done a little better as far as like seeing that early warp gate research. Like that should just tell me go look for the pylon, right? And there was a pylon in my natural, I didn't even see it. So going to look for the pylon, being able to shut it down just a little bit sooner would have put me in a less fragile situation, right? So again, there was another illustration of a more aggressive Protoss than what I am used to. So the theory holds true. We'll see what goes on. We'll see what happens. All right, just gonna take a look at a little thing. Bam, that right there needs some work. I was having my attention stretched, right? So that's something to practice, right? Being able to keep the macro going while dealing with that aggression. Let's see. Gathered just a little bit more resources. Teched up a little harder. In general, just macroed a little harder than my opponent. Trying to see here if there's anything that I can pay attention to. Yep. This somewhere right in here, right, is where the attack happened, where it started. It'd say here and here. Probably first wave and second wave. Obviously his army was a lot stronger than mine, but we were able to hold, get ourselves in a decent position to go counterattack and take out his economy. Great, let's go again. Let's explore the Gold League here on Cheap Love. A little different program than normal. Normally we're talking exclusively about relationships and economic relationships in the game and doing little cool practices and trials and experiments. And today our experiment is, what is the Gold League like? Are there things that are going to be different for me? Should I be thinking about other kinds of builds, other kinds of playstyles more so than normal? How does my macro compare to my opponents? You know, things like that. And here we go, another Protoss. Man, Gold League is the Protoss League. What, I don't know what that says. What does that say? Where's the hidden meaning there? Good luck, have fun. If this is another like one base all in, man, I am going to be
Not enough minerals.
I am going to be tickled.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Tickled. Where are we at? Oh, here we are. This map. Ugh. 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 But where do I take my... This is one of many. Where do I take my third? Oh, no, it's this one. That's right. No, I thought we were doing a different map. Still getting used to the map pool. It's taking me a while.
You scared me.
Alright, so again, we're just going to do something kind of standard looking.
SCV ready.
We're going to go with Reaper Fast Expand. I'm probably going to focus on getting barracks up before my tech. Why? Well, I've been noticing that my Protoss opponents tend to be more aggressive in the Gold League than in the Bronze and Silver League, so I'm playing the numbers here so far. The numbers tell me be prepared for aggression.
Not enough minerals.
At least my
Not
gut
enough
numbers, which, you know, can always be very wrong. It's just anecdotal. It's just how I, you know, what I feel I've observed. Here comes the Probe Scout.
SCV ready.
Hello, Probe. Where are you trying to hide?
Yo, SCV ready.
Check all the dark corners.
Woo-hoo! Overtime.
And we're a little late on getting this saturated here.
In the rear with the gear.
Insufficient
SCV ready.
Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
It looks like we're going for the 17 variety.
SCV ready. Bad news. You're the boss.
There's still some corners here I haven't seen, so I want to go check them out.
Armed and ready. By the numbers, boy.
Upgrade complete.
What's going on? You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything sneaky.
You can.
We're not going to have that scout because reasons.
Well, butter my biscuit.
Got a little distracted by all that nonsense.
What's going on? This better be good.
So what are we going to do about it? Well, we're going to sacrifice
Roger.
I feel like that probe got here pretty quick. So
Yeah.
it's either going to be the bottom or the top.
Uh-huh. Move it.
Add-on complete.
In the rear with the gear. Ah! You scared me. Yeah. Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals.
Banking up some
SCV
gas.
ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news.
Really? Okay.
I'm going. We hear you. Go, go, go. Go ahead.
Yep. All right. There we go.
Not enough minerals.
Mmm.
Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
All right. We've got an immortal. Early Robotech. All right. Okay.
Add-on complete. Upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
And it looks like a one base. So I feel like I should do kind of the same thing as I did before.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? Huh? Sure thing. I can't build here. Yeah.
We're gonna get combat shields first. As soon as we got,
Not
there we
enough
go.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
Sweet.
Add-on complete.
Gateway.
I'm gonna try to get a little bit more Marines.
By the numbers.
Take out this probe. He doesn't need to be seeing all this.
Base is under attack.
We could use some help here.
Oh, no. Units.
Bad news.
Units. I messed that up pretty bad. Pretty too bad. Nope. Oh, come on. I hit the button. I really did. I swear I did, guys.
But we could use some help here.
I swear that I did.
Research complete. Not enough energy. Not enough.
All right,
energy.
GG.
Base is under attack.
Well, let's see. Having a ramp up, you know, as a nice little greeting pad, not so good. Not so good. Okay, shake that off. But we are learning things. We are learning about all this Protoss aggression, man. It will not stand. I want to redo. I want to do that match over again. Your Immortal Stalker push. I want that again. And I also just, man, I got distracted by that probe. I'm like, he's gonna put a pylon in my base. I need to not let that happen, which is true, but I also need to do things like build structures. Silliness. All right, we got a random. Ulzamber. Here we go. This was the map I thought that we were playing on the last time before I actually looked at it.
SCV ready.
Chris? Winky face?
SCV ready.
Thank you. That was very kind.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You're the boss.
Everybody likes to smile.
SCV ready.
I like to smile. So again, we're going to see what this looks like. Doing some learnings right now. First few matches in the
Additional
Gold
supply
League.
drops.
Notice there's lots more Protoss than in the Bronze and the Silver
Not
League.
enough minerals.
And so far, our Protoss opponents tend to be much more aggressive. Much more aggressive.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And we're trying to
Not
figure
enough
out how to
minerals.
handle these all-ins. These one-base plays, I'm not accustomed to them. Did pretty well in our last one. I was happy about that. Here comes the pro.
Oh, that's
Oh, you're gonna harass me. Oh no. Poke. 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 Let's go, let's go. Oh, gas. Man, I did it again. I did it again, and I just talked about it. Oh no. Oh no. Alright.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
At least I know where my opponent is this time. I don't have to guess about it. Our build is sloppy, but that's okay. We're going to get a probe kill out of it. Maybe.
in the rear with the gear.
Upgrade complete.
Bad news.
Alright, we don't need two probes chasing.
You scared me.
As long as he's microing that probe, I feel like I'm winning.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Alright, we're going for barracks first. I don't know why. I'm just doing it.
Be ready.
Sounds like a good idea. There we go. We got a probe kill for reduced mining time. How's that trade?
Get from above.
See, what are we dealing with? Check the edges here.
Yeah, baby.
There's a whirling cyber core. There's a gateway. There's a pylon that's trying to block me.
Yes, indeed. Certainly.
And there's a mothership core. There's a stalker. What was that? Robo facility. Okay, good, good, good. Let's see. Do we got a second base? Alright. Yay! We get to play against that sort of build again. That's awesome. I'm loving it. Decisions. Decisions.
Complete.
Second gas. Go, go, go. Marines. Alright. I'm holding off.
Not enough energy.
You, Reaper, actually, I want you sitting, like, there. Go there. I want to see when this guy takes that next base. We're going to power up, too. We are going to get so many units. We are going to be prepared this time, hopefully.
SCV ready.
Hopefully. Oh my goodness, we need supply.
What's going on?
No. 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 Say no to supply block. Say no.
SCV ready.
Tech lab. That thing. Let's go, Starport.
Woo-hoo. Overtime.
Additional supply
SCV
drops
ready.
required.
Yep. There's that supply block.
Complete.
There.
Not enough minerals. Add-on.
Go, go, go.
complete. Not enough minerals.
Don't fear the Reaper.
You're the Reaper man.
Alright.
SCV
Go in the bushes. Everybody likes hanging out in the bushes, right? Let's get some combat shields. Let's go,
Not enough
Marines.
minerals.
SCV ready.
You guys, Tech Lab. How many reactors do I got? I got 2. Alright, that should be fine.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Come on, minerals. One base economy, go, go.
Gateway coming through.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
This better be
Not enough minerals.
Let's go stem. All right.
Not enough minerals.
All right. We're doing things here.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Next time we got a scan, I want to use it, and I should have plenty of infrastructure now
And ready.
to deal with the
SCV
threat.
ready.
Oh, you go back.
For it.
You go back to the bushes.
That's all.
All right.
Been waiting on.
Now we can start doing things like thinking about this.
Research complete.
Next time we got a scan,
Not
don't
enough
mule.
minerals. Research. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
No,
Additional supply depots.
no, no, that's so bad. That's so bad.
Have a blast.
Can't do that right now. It's not okay.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do a little makeup work.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
All right, he's got a second base now. I'm gonna harass it. Keep up my unit
Not enough
production.
minerals.
Yes, indeed. Agreed. Fair enough. I'm going.
All right. We have a scan. Yeah, I want to see this guy's army.
Want some?
He's got a Colossus, one Colossus as base. All right.
Not enough minerals.
All right, we're gonna float and get our second base going because things are now changing, and we're gonna go be aggressive with this army that we've constructed to deal with what we thought was coming.
You scared me.
Now we're gonna build our second.
Research complete.
Been waiting on you.
Check for pylons down here.
Keep your shirt on. Ready to blunder.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
All right, let's go.
Shoot. Bad news?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Oh yes, let's make this happen.
Not enough minerals.
Solo econ.
Not enough minerals.
10-4. Aye, aye. SCV ready. Gateway coming through.
Not enough minerals.
All right.
You gonna give me orders?
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough
it's
minerals.
on. This better be good. SCV ready.
Little gear shift from our opponent.
Upgrade complete.
Gonna get some Vikings out.
SCV ready.
Help me deal with that Colossus.
Been waiting on you. Bad news? I'm in a world of hurt. SCV ready to blunder.
Let's pull the boys. Not enough, I don't think, here. It was a valiant attempt. GG. Well played. Well played. Whew. Okay. That was interesting. I wanna look at this replay. I want to look at this replay. I want to know. What I want to know is if my opponent reacted. Like, maybe there was an observer in my base, saw that I was one base in, and pumping out them units, so maybe switched gears. Let's take a look and see if we can determine that, right? Let's watch this replay. And player banana sticks. Alright. Speeding along at times 8. We're going to look at their perspective. Slow it on down. Oh, he's microing. Okay. Look at all that chrono boost.
Let's go.
I'm here in the shadow.
Okay. Gave up on chrono boosting. The warp gate. Alright, alright. Early robo. Let's see.
In the shadows.
I saw all that when scouting. Okay. So I'm thinking we're going Stalker, Immortal, all in. That's what my thought was. And that, I did not scout that. 6 minutes in. Mental note time. Did not scout the robotics bay, which would have given me some clues about them early colossi. Man, all this one base in here is sending me for a loop. Okay, so we picked up a little note there. Don't forget to re-scout.
Research complete.
No observer yet, right? Units. There's the first observer at 6 minutes 47.
Shadows.
He's one basing hard. He doesn't know what I'm doing yet. One basing hard. Let's see. Where's it go? Okay, 7 minutes 20 is the nexus. So it was not in reaction to anything I was doing. Good to know. Sees him amassing up some Marines. Alright, and just hangs out on top of my army. Mental note number 2. Scan on top of my army every now and again. Don't need them getting that free information. What are we doing here? Oh, going for extended thermal lance right out of the gate. Oh, that's slick. And there was no immortal. It was Colossus from the get-go. Wow. Okay, I misread it.
Are under attack.
So that 6 minute timing on the robotics bay is going to tell me things. And right now I am so far behind. This here, let's see. How do I do this? Everyone. This here is so bad news, Bears. Like this is the bad newsest of the Bearsest right here. I got no second base. And he's got full sight on my army. I don't see the shimmer. I'm like, shimmer? What shimmer? System does not have a flaw. But yes, it does. And he's like, oh, look at that bio army unupgraded. It is going to get rickrolled. I scan ahead. Don't see the Colossus. Once the scan's down, he comes in with the Colossus and he's like, oh, you're just going to die. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's cool. We got some mental notes. What were those mental notes? Let's say them again. Don't come to premature conclusions, Incognitio. Scout and scout again. That is mental note number 1 and 2, all combined. Alright? Mental note number 3, really, is the Protoss will have an observer if he's got the tech to do it. Should probably not just let him do that. right? Because she's gonna like get in there and just know what I'm doing, and she's gonna like wreck everything. But again, I misidentified the build really, because the Nexus was not in reaction to my play, but was rather just what my opponent was doing. Okay, so what really happened there is I got some scouting information, misinterpreted it. Didn't feel like I needed to go get more information because I'm like, oh, there's an immortal stalker all incoming. I'll just wait and then counterattack. Well, that loses you games when you don't identify it correctly. Whew. All right, let's go again. Again. We're getting fresh. We're getting fresh with the Gold League. Hot and heavy. TVP action seems to be the flavor of the league. Not just the day. Lots of aggression, lots of builds that are a little bit outside of what I'm normally have seen in bronze and silver. And here we go. We got a Zerg. Mindless. That's like I think he's saying mindless. What do you think? But definitely Zerg. Cloud Kingdom. Let's go. We're going bio. And we're just going to hang in the bio land. Because what I'm really saying here is I'm not going to build Hellions. And you're thinking to yourself, that is such a bad idea. And I agree with you 100%. That is a terrible idea. Except, what I want to do is I want to practice my bio micro against Zerg. So I don't really care if it puts me behind. I just don't want to I don't want my opponent to feel like they need to build roaches. I want them to build Zerglings, I want them to build Banelings, and I want them to upgrade speed quickly. So I'm going to play in such a way that encourages that behavior, but obviously I can't guarantee that behavior.
I'm going.
Question is am I going to get proxy hatched? I've seen it. I have seen it. It is true.
Additional supply details required.
Oh, I love listening to the Brood War
Not enough
soundtrack. It's
minerals.
so nostalgia
Not
for me.
enough minerals.
And, to be clear, I played a lot of Brood War, and to be clear, when I say played, I probably don't mean what you think I mean. I mean,
Not enough minerals. Not
I killed the
enough
computer
minerals.
so many times in Brood War. Oh yeah. Campaign? Oh yeah. In contrast, I haven't even finished the Wings of Liberty campaign. Does that make me a bad person?
Huh? Bad news?
Sometimes I feel kind of bad about the fact that I haven't finished the campaign.
SCV ready.
But to tell you the truth, it's kind of boring, IMO. Just saying. I don't know, maybe I'm broken,
SCV ready.
but
Insufficient
the scenarios
SP
and the
gas.
missions, they just feel a little bit like, meh. Actually, I want my Reaper going this way. I want to see how quick this third may or may not be. Going for an early wall. I don't like to have Zerglings all up in my business.
Ah! You scared me.
Upgrade complete.
When I'm trying to power up. Going for the reactor.
SCV ready.
'Cause I want production. Where was he
In the
going?
rear with the gear.
That's bizarre. Oh my.
Big job, huh?
Oh my. You
Huh?
are gonna build a command center.
You scared me.
I thought I reset the rally. I guess I didn't. I must have been. It must have been my command center's rally point.
Got
Oh my
something for me to
goodness.
kill.
How greedy you being with your econ? Alright.
I'm going.
Not too greedy.
SCV ready.
Let's go see what your tech's like.
Add-on complete.
There's a queen. Okay, one gas.
Let's do this. Oh yeah, baby.
A roach warren? A roach warren? Are you gonna try to roach all in me?
Nothing I can't handle. Get him! What? You want
That's not gonna do anything.
SCV ready? Done. Fair enough.
Alright. We're gonna go hang out there. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna build some barracks.
We hear you. Jordan, what's going on?
In a factory. Wow, my macro really tanked during that little scouting session. Clearly something I need to work on more.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Alright, so what am I gonna do if against this maybe Roach All-In-ish playish, 2-base maybe? I don't know, we'll see the timing on the 3rd. Well, I like, personally, I'm a big fan of Marauders versus Roaches. I know some people like tanks. You know, I'm just biased against tanks.
This better be
Don't like playing with them at all. Find them to be really, really annoying units to try to control. I don't like the play style. I could just tell you all the things about tanks that I'm just not interested in. And yes, I do play turn. I know it's kind of a strange thing to hear. Alright, Reaper.
Add-on complete.
Reaper. Let's take you out of this control group and put you into your own.
What's it worth? By the
Yep. Alright.
got something.
Okay, no, we got a 3rd.
Oh, that's all? On the way. All right. I'm going.
Add-on complete.
You can
Alright, so we do need to take our second.
and ready. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Been waiting on you.
Additional supply
SCV ready.
depots required.
This better be good.
Fell off on the supply depot train there too.
Me.
Again, trying to learn some things.
Want a piece of me, boy? It's go
Alright, you, Mr. Overlord, you are going to die. And we need things like combat shields and stim. Let's get these mules to drop in.
Enough energy.
These SCVs are producing, and we need some stuff like more supply depots.
Big job. Go ahead. SCV ready. Boom, boom, baby. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. On the way. Certainly. Nothing I can't handle. All right.
And we got speed.
Agreed.
Alright, so I want to see this coming as soon as possible. Get some bunkering happening.
You want a piece of me, boy? We hear you. This better be good. Let's have a plan. By the
Ready
Oh,
for dust off.
really?
Research complete.
Little changeling action going on there.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh no. No, 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 no. 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 No, we gotta get that taken care of right now.
Additional supply depots required.
A little slow on getting this saturated too. OMG. Alright.
Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Now I'm gonna start mixing in some Hellbats into this mix. Cause they're great at soaking up
Complete.
them Baneling shots, which I don't even know if they're coming, but I'm assuming so. Because we got speed on the Lings. on them Zerglings.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots.
We're just out of our supply curve right now. So we're gonna get another one working.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
And I want another factory because I really want some of these Hellbats. Probably not the most optimal balance, but we're getting it done. And our
Upgrade
upgrades.
complete.
There we go.
Hellbat coming through.
Okay.
How's that for whoop-ass? Die, die, die. Give me some. Got 'em. By the numbers, boys.
Let's move out. And we're well past time that they can actually have Mutas, so we're just going to go ahead and get some safety turrets, because that's a good idea.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to put a turret out in front, because I'm getting tired of those little changeling things going down everywhere.
In the rear. You gonna give me orders?
Alright. Let's see.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Whatever. Whatever.
Gangway. Coming through.
And everything died.
Not enough minerals.
There's Hydralisks in there too. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Mineral
goodness.
field depleted.
Oh, this is so bad.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time. Hellbat coming through.
Base is under attack.
Boom, baby.
Add-on complete.
Let's have a blast.
Add-on
That went very
SCV
poorly.
Not under attack.
Yeah. GG. Well played. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so overreacted to the Roach Warren. It was just there for safety. That's pretty common. Gonna say that because I feel like that's true. Alright. Let's look at our little performance indicators here. Again, having problems with being supply capped. I know my opponent was 2, but that's no excuse. Because my goals are to have that down there in like the negligible territory, right? What makes it not negligible right now is that it's almost 3 minutes out of 15. So, how many times does 3 go into 15? Deep questions, deep thoughts, multiplication and division. It's too much. Too much. Alright, so, next game. We're looking for general play style stuff that might be different between players in Gold League and in Silver League, besides just things like higher APM, right? Because that's like a thing. I've noticed the Protoss are quite aggressive. There's more of them so far. So, next match, what's the goal? Don't be so supply capped, bro. Make units faster. There. That should go a long way toward actually playing the game and getting something done. And boy, did I handle that engagement in the middle of the map badly. It would have been nice if I just was like, oh, there's units. I'm going to just like, you know, split on top of this ramp, force them into the choke, stim stuff to death, might have gone quite a bit differently. Also, scouting the main, getting the tech. There was Hydralisks in there. Wouldn't have changed my composition a whole lot, but I would have been a lot more interested in tanks than against roaches. Alright. Good luck, have fun. We got ourselves another Zerg match.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV
Mock
ready.
Rude. I knew. Okay. Ramza. Thank you for playing.
SCV ready.
Cameras! Alright. Again, I'm trying to practice my splits and stuff, so I'm going to do everything I can to encourage my opponent to go Zergling, Baneling with speed. If not, well, then that's not what's going to happen. But I'm going to build bio. I'm going to skip the Hellion phase and just go straight for the bio.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not
'Cause
enough
really,
minerals.
I mean,
Not enough
honestly, like,
minerals.
I could talk about that for a little while.
Will do.
Even though Hellions are so great against slow lings, like, how
Not
much of the
enough
game is
minerals.
actually slow ling play? Not much.
Not enough
Not
minerals.
much at all. Alright, here we go. And this is the map where I'm like, where do I take my third?
SCV ready. Ah!
Okay, so yesterday I hit my goal of getting into the Gold League. I'm very happy about that achievement. I've put some time into going from bronze to gold, and I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy that my plan has been
Insufficient
effective
Vespene gas.
in
Insufficient
getting me to
Vespene
where I want
gas.
to be. There's the Overlord Scout. Where does this go here? How did I not do that? Alright. So, I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to go for like a 3 barracks on 1 base type play and, you know, exercise a little aggression, see where that gets me on this map, because that third is going to be an interesting experience for my opponent as well.
Big job, huh? You're the boss. SCV ready. Go ahead. Cat from above. Yes, indeed. Done. Let's do this. SCV ready. Agreed. Nothing I can't handle.
Pulling the drones, wow.
Oh, that's all?
Okay.
Certainly. Fair enough. I'm going. SCV ready.
Spawning pool,
On the way.
Add-on complete.
1 gas, did I
Yeah,
see?
baby.
No gas.
I'm listening.
Don't die, Reaper, I need you.
Certainly.
Okay. Let's go. Gonna power up here.
SCV ready.
Go ahead and take the expansion now.
Yo. What's going on?
Oh, alright.
SCV ready.
There we go. Alright.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I feel like my
Not
SCV
enough
production has
minerals.
been pretty bad the last few games
Complete.
too.
Not enough minerals.
Those are just feelings.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, yeah.
SCV
Doing
ready.
things. Doing them slow.
Sure thing.
Alright.
Insufficient Thespian gas. Insufficient
SCV ready.
Thespian gas.
Yep. Ah! You scared me. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
What's it worth? Fair enough. Yes, indeed.
Upgrade complete.
Death from above. Go, go, go!
Research complete.
SCV ready. Gangway, coming through. SCV ready. In the rear with the armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? Go, go, go!
Okay. We're doing it. We're not seeing a third yet.
What? You want something? I'm going. Certainly.
So let's go check out some tech.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Here comes
Yeah, baby.
an attack.
Who wants some? Got something for me to kill?
Maybe.
Ready for
Or just
dust
going to
off.
secure the third.
On the way. Done. Agreed. Let's do this. Nothing I can. I'm listening. Gangway, coming through. Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
What's this
Not
better
enough
be good?
minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders? By the numbers.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah! You scared me.
Oop. Alright.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get it. Yeah. Let's think about getting this armory going.
SCV ready. Gangway, coming through. SCV ready.
Put some pressure on that third.
So, been waiting on you. This better be armed and by the numbers, boys. You gonna get who wants some? This better be good. Armed and you want a piece of me, boy? Let's have a blast.
Additional supply depots required.
Floating so hard too. Oh my goodness.
Ready for dust off.
Alright. Alright. We should be able to get our next set of upgrades rolling here pretty soon. About now.
Additional supply
Want a piece
depots
of me,
required.
boy?
Falling behind on supply.
Bad news?
Getting it going. Getting it going.
You gonna give me orders?
Upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
Get the wiggly thing. Always get the wiggly
Additional
things.
supply depots required.
What are these all? Spine crawlers, huh?
Research complete.
That was not a terrible split. It could have been better. Let's get on out of here.
SCV ready. Hellbat, coming through.
Could have been a lot better.
Here's your
But that's the thing I'm working on. That is it right there. Let's get our third base going because, wow, we've got so many minerals. Not utilizing them all.
Hellbat, coming through. Go, go, go.
Ready for dust off.
And we're going to go ahead and follow up that push with another.
Oh, it's on. In the rear
Get ourselves
with the
another
gear.
factory.
Yes, sir. Hellbat, coming
And more
through.
gas.
SCV ready.
Don't fall off on supply. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Did it
Add-on
again.
complete.
And we've got stim this time.
SCV ready. Hellbat, coming through. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Upgrade.
Focus down on some of these spines.
Mineral field depleted.
Get in here, get some damage done to the economy.
Go, go, go.
Oh,
Oh, it's on.
Ready for dust off. Dropping off.
You gonna get me anyway. Go time.
oh, spend your money. Spend your money. Here we go. Get these saturated up here.
What's bad news?
Don't
In
fall
the
behind
rear
on
with the
supply.
gear. Huh?
Talking it through.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, it's on. Been waiting.
How are we doing on upgrades?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Need more gas. Let's get that third orbital command center
Complete.
rocking. And queue up some more
Ready for
production. More production.
This better
Let's go,
be
let's
good.
go.
Let's have a blast. Armed and ready. Hellbat.
Take a slightly different angle of attack, mix it up a little bit. And
Upgrade
get these here
complete.
shooting down these rocks.
SCV Hellbat coming through.
Ready for dust off.
Hellbat coming through.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field
SCV
depleted.
ready. Sure thing. By the numbers, boys. On you. Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off.
All right. Feeling like I'm doing a little better with this whole splitting business. GG! Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, let's take a look at that. Let's see if there's anything that, you know, obviously we got a little supply blocked again. I felt like it was a little better this time. Let's see. Nope, not much. Not much. Feelings don't matter. It's the numbers that do. That's not totally true. But we got some points back. Went up a rank. That's cool. It's going on 2:49. We are well past our scheduled time, and this was a special broadcast of Incognito TV, Cheap Love, Episode 4. Day after hitting Gold League on stream, I was really pumped. if you're interested, at the beginning of today's stream, I talked a lot about how to set goals, how to set objectives to meet those goals, and the mindset required to be a continual learner. And I want to encourage you all to be very happy and pleased with yourself when you meet the goals that you've set out to achieve. It's okay. Don't be a jerk, but it's okay to be happy about your achievements. So for now, you guys have a good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been my pleasure. Please, don't be a jerk.